Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Magz here, and today I have another Pokemon Showdown battle video for you. And this is the next installment in the NGDL2 tournament, and my opponent today is Scep from the Killer Nacho Discord. So just looking at his team, I am the most scared of that Marshadow, because the majority of the Pokemon I drafted for this tournament are weak to either fighting or ghost. So I essentially had to pick three Pokemon that were weak to one or both of those types. So essentially, I focused the other half of my team on taking down specifically that Marshadow. But I also had to pick my team around fighting that Black Kyurem, because Black Kyurem is just a monster. I honestly don't know why it's still OU at this point. I honestly feel just by how good it is, it should be Uber, but that's just my opinion. And the rest of his team, I wasn't too worried about, but those two in particular, I was very scared of. So let's just see how I do here. He starts off with a Pinsir, and I start off with Como. I go straight for a Dragon Dance when he sets up Stealth Rocks. Now, what I should have done here was go for a second Dragon Dance, because I predicted him to switch, expecting me to go Outrage, going into Gardevoir and be able to block it. But I just go straight for Earthquake. And, of course, with a two-shot, because it's Gardevoir, they're pretty frail. If I had just gone two Dragon Dances, I could have one-shot the Gardevoir and potentially outsped this Kyurem here. Because this Black Kyurem, I came to find out, was Scarfed. And if I was able to take down that Kyurem right there, outspeed it, kill it with Outrage, I would have this game in the bag. But since I'm down Como and he still has that Kyurem up, it's just, I'm in a bit of a pickle now. So something interesting, this Silvally is not actually grass type. For some reason, the game glitched and it's showing it as grass, but really it's psychic. So that's a bit interesting, and that kind of throws me off a bit, but it's fine. What's not fine is the fact that my Incineroar gets paralyzed. That was a really big disappointment. And I tried to go for Malicious Moonsault here, but I got paralyzed, so I couldn't do anything. So I thought, you know what, there's no point to even try to keep him around. I don't know what this Pinsir's going to do. I don't want my Pelipper to come in, take Stealth Rocks, and also get hit by Stone Edge or whatever. So I just sacked Incineroar and go straight into Tapu Lele. So I hit him down to his Focus Sash with Psychic, and X-Scissor thankfully doesn't kill me, and also doesn't bring me down enough so that a Life Orb wouldn't kill me. So I kill his Pinsir, and then he goes back into Black Kyurem. And I'm okay, Tapu Lele would die regardless if I switched in and out, so I'm just gonna see what he locks himself into and then react accordingly. So go into Sarina and go straight for Play Rough. I did not know that this Silvally was Psychic. Keep that in mind. Also, I didn't know that this Silvally would actually be slower than my Sarina. Apparently, he put no speed into this Sarina. So I could have probably what I would have done was go High Jump Kick, which wouldn't have been very effective. But still, if I had known that it was Psychic type, I could have gone for a Trop Kick or Knockoff and just kill it right there. But no, instead I have to sack my Lapras and then come in later with Sarina and think, oh crap, I'm actually faster. That's disappointing. So because of Magmortar, and I push into Pelipper because I have to at this point. I don't want to take a Fire Blast to the face. Pelipper can take that way easier with the Rain and the Assault Vest. And I think this Magmortar is also Scarf because he didn't switch and use Thunderbolt or any other attack. And able to take it down pretty easily after getting the burn, which is another unfortunate thing that happened. So he goes into Kyurem, and if I had just done that second Dragon Dance, I could have had this Kyurem down, but whatever, I didn't, and he's able to Choice Scarf, kill both of my guys with Ice Beam, and that's game. So overall, it was actually a pretty good game. Again, if it had just shown that Silvally was actually Psychic and not Grass, maybe something would have changed. And if I had just, if I had stayed in and hoped Sarina would be faster, I probably could have killed that. But overall, it was a good match. He won fair and square. So yeah, that was a good battle, and I will see you all next time.